MEM School of Engineering, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, online classes, subject robotics machine vision system. That is unit number 3. So last chapter we discussed about forward kinematics, matrix representation, transformation, forward kinematics, reverse kinematics, like that we discussed. Then we discussed about the dynamics, forward dynamics and reverse dynamics. So in this concept we discussed about a Lagrange function, that is L is equal to K minus P. How to calculate, how to identify. Okay. So now we are going to see about the Newton-Euler formation. Newton-Euler formation. So this is the basic rules for identify the Newton-Euler formation. Before that, we didn't know torque values. Okay. So this is the torque one. How to calculate the torque and the torque two of the given RR robot. So rules of Newton-Euler formulation. So every action has an equal reaction. So this is the Newton formula. So the rate of change of linear momentum equal the total force applied to the body. So this is F is equal to dmv of dt is equal to ma. So the rate of change of angular momentum equal the total torque applied to the body. That is the tau value. So these are the two considerations we are using in the Newton-Euler concept. So that is force, mass. If you apply to the some particle, it will produce in the mass, it will produce some acceleration and velocity. The acceleration and velocity. This is the Newton formula we are using in the concept. So first equation ma is equal to f. This equation can be written as d by dt of mv because a means acceleration. So if you differentiate the velocity means you will get the acceleration. So we can write as the d by dt of mv. This is the angular momentum computation. To introduce angular momentum, we take the moment of the force that appear on both sides of the above equation. The moment n of f with respect to some point O is the cross product of the vector p. So locating the particle and the vector f. So taking the moment with respect to the same point of the left hand side of the equation. So d by dt of pmv is equal to n. So Pm into Mv is the angular momentum with respect to O of the particle. This is the Euler equation. To develop Euler equation, we must extend our previous result to the rigid body case. So the rigid body can be treated as a large set of particles and the previous analysis can be extended to the sum over this set. Is the equations. So this is another concept we need to analyze, that is inertia tensor. So inertia tensor I is defined by the I is equal to integration of minus pp and dv, same as p is equal to xy ez. This is the calculation of inertia tensor. Okay, these are the concept we are seen in the process. That is the Euler, Newton-Euler formulation. Okay, this is the unit number 3. So let's see the unit number 3. Small recap. Unit number 3, we discussed about basic what is forward kinematics, what is inverse kinematics, like that we discussed, as well as so what is homogeneous transformation. If you are translate the main frame, or if you are rotating the main frame, like that we discussed. So in this topic we discussed about the pure translation of the frame, then few translation of the rotation, then combination of translation and rotation in the frame, like that we discussed in this topic. Then matrix representation of the robot. Okay, position, robot position calculated by the matrix representation, so with respect to the particular frames. Then kinematics. So this is a kinematic concept. Next we are going for we went for trajectory planning. If you want to define a particular movement A to B, means you need to define the path planning and trajectory planning. So through the path and the trajectory planning only we can get the reach the goal with the effective of tau, that is torque. If you're using more torque means that will give the more stress to the robot. So we need to define, we need to reduce the torque, as well as we need to define the particular work. We need to finish the particular work. So for that process we are using the trajectory planning for the effective use of the robot movement. Then robot dynamics. So that is robot forward dynamics and reverse dynamics. Then how to manipulate the dynamic concept, how to calculate, like that we discussed. Then Lagrange and Euler formulations. Then Newton Euler formulation. So Lagrange Euler formulation, that is with the Lagrange function L is equal to K minus P. So that is K is kinetic energy, P is potential energy. So K depend on the velocity, on mass, P depend on the gravity of the earth. Okay, so these two. So L is equal to K minus means for each link you have to define the K value. For example, if there is two link available, means you have to define the K1 and K2. Then position value will be P1 and P2. So after adding these values K1 plus and K2, you have to subtract the P value from the K. That is L is equal to K minus P concept. Then you will get the answer. So then in Newton Euler formation, they are defined with the torque calculation with the force and acceleration and the movement. Okay, they are considered with the F is equal to ma concept, like that we are designed the, so as well as they are calculating the torque. So this is the unit number 3. So in this unit they will ask the different problems in the translation rotation. Okay, how to translate if you movement the move the 5 units of x-axis, 10 units of a y-axis, 15 units of a z-axis, like that they will define. So like that they will ask the sums. Okay. Okay, thank you. We will see in the unit number 4. Thank you all.